So they can look at beyond resolution. I mean, what are the things so you feel like you will drop, which you feel you will left this 2025? So it's well, a tradition that every year towards the 31st day of December, people can go to church. I mean, go and pray to Papa God. That for make God grant them the spirit of waiting and waiting, them to observe themselves in going through their lives, them and waiting and feel like they're no ones for Cargo 2026. Things they should, the things they believe that therefore drop in 2025, and after a lot of self-examination, I mean, which is so much important. I use self-examination because I'm afraid that plenty people know they go through down they like for examine yourself, like waiting and waiting you don't they do way no okay, or you feel like something where basically you feel like you for change. I mean, at times self-examination okay, but also listen to waiting other people again gets for say about you. I mean, right through the year of 2025, waiting people don't look at say these are you down moments. These are the things that we feel like you fall short of, sorry, and work on them. So this is basically what we can discuss in the program this morning. I mean, how they will identify those stuff, because it's so much important. I mean, some man can they not even understand waiting they go on within itself, waiting in bad habits, waiting some of in good habits them. I mean, and look at the mindsets again. I mean, this Bobo and Bra syndrome, how people only look at things, believe that as long as are they part of the situation, like compulsory, people need for help me out. So man just believe like as long as I'm in a relationship, compulsory this person. So there is this mindset around us who feel like it's something we need for drop down, we need for change. I mean, so how do I identify those faults is what we're going to talk about this morning, and how we will make those decisions for say that this I want for drop plenty now, because it's not about like can't talk and say, well, I want for drop this habit, I want for left this streak, or whatever. But how determined you are, how we go talk about in a situation where we go help you out to make you determine that this is waiting we there for drop. Holistically, as a nation, which will therefore change for make we be a better nation 2026. So they expect to get Nicholas in the studio, and also Mohammed Kamara as well for be part of the conversation. So I'll be joined in the studio by Abraham Nicholas Kamara, we a mentor and coach on digital entrepreneurship and of course e-commerce. Nicholas, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning listeners and good morning viewers, and to all the fans of Epic Radio and Vision.
All right, and also Christopher Ahmed Kamara, we na entrepreneur counselor. Ahmed, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yeah, good morning to you, good morning to listeners, and good morning and happy New Year in advance to every Sierra Leonean.
Amen. And I hope you will go see 2026. Nicholas, let's start off with you. I mean, how the Christmas, Boxing Day, how the holiday be look like? I mean, so far.
It was great, impactful, successful. As I've been engaged in so much coordination of part of a church program when I in a chapel. Okay. After a decade of existence, it's over 10 years now where we end up forget a sports meet. Okay. So that engaged me throughout the holiday, and to God alone be the glory. I will see the impact of that of my initiative, hard work, commitment towards the result, making people smile, people dance at Prince of Wales, people celebrate me. Okay. And until yesterday, to me, the Christmas and the Boxing Day, God don't make us enjoy and create an impact to the lives of people.
Okay. How your holiday will look like so far?
My holiday be very calm. I take this year holiday for reflect.
Yeah.
Because when they say holiday season, everybody they want for go to the next show, go to the next celebration. But deliberately after church service on Christmas Day, I go inside and I just lock. And I begin for write a lot, try for reflect how 2025 look like. Yeah. And because if you're not able to look back, there is no way you keep for projects and get a good result. Yeah. So holiday be basically be at home, quietly, alone.
I think we share that in common. Myself, holiday be kind of like reflective. I mean, go through 2025, waiting and waiting. I do it wrong. It's always I do it right. And I'll be so much passionate about waiting people only say about me. I mean, this is not something we don't need neglect. So far, like, I don't even care what people say about you. But for me, if 10% say one thing about you, it means it's something you need to work on.
Yeah.
So I go through that a lot. For me, I don't go church that day, but I'll be so Boxing Day, Christmas, I was home. I mean, thinking how you have to work on this for 2026. I mean, whether people like it or not, we're living in a competitive world. No matter the situation.
Yeah.
People will want for say you need to compete with others, but I'll assure you, whatever space, people pick out the best. So that's what me already look like, and it was quite a boring one, but a reflective one.
Of course.
All right, so Nicholas, we can talk about and beyond resolution. I mean, waiting at the mindset we for change, the habit, and we for drop in 2025. I want to go personal, because I don't want to make you exposed too personal. So when are some of the things that we as individual, what you think that you will work on, you want to drop so far before we can generalize them it's okay.
You know, the biggest example for when somebody they asks for get your own examination.
Yeah, just go
However,
just
to
go
be
one.
frank,
Yeah.
it's about time management,
Yeah.
which is the killer and the most misused resources for amongst the youth. Except somebody, even in an interview, the only time I see young people in Sierra Leone or Africans, they respect time when they get interviewed in American embassy. Or an interview for go overseas.
Yeah.
Then they go there 30 minutes or 1 hour safe. Someone go even go sleep there.
So this time they affect you self personally.
Oh yes, before.
Okay.
Before. Let me be frank with you. Time management was a big invisible enemy.
Yeah.
We make us lost so many opportunities. I know that take away, but they affect me. But now, based on reading, we can say readers are leaders. Yeah, we don't they affect me as a young person over the years was procrastination. Talking without taking action, talking without doing. So now they belong the affect. But thank God, the commission will find me say when I win a chapel, they say, speak in tongues without action, no result. So I begin compile myself, begin compose. You know, attitude like a flat tire. You had for change. So, but for the past 3 years, to date, I'm very comfortable. And in terms of short emotional disease, God will elevate me from her. Another thing that be a big trial to me is about wanting to help everyone. Father of the nation or father of the community. You know, sometimes when it's too much popular, your product cannot be valuable. So I read one book by Miles Marob. Are you available or valuable? When I read that book, I listen to the audio mark. I sit up 2024. I say, wow, I see myself. Where I initiate a project, a big project where people make money now within the University of Sierra Leone. But I was eliminated. Simple that. Nicholas is that, Nicholas is this, Nicholas is that. Because I was too much available, but not valuable. As I'm saying to you, that project will make people, somehow no one they come out from this country. Now that project will come out from this small head within the University of Sierra Leone. Don't make them not travel past 3-4 countries. Me initiate the project. I was kicked off, pushed back. You understand? So when I read this book, are you valuable or available? I brace up. Thank God, from 2023 to date, I see the mark. So too much of availability, they make your product become cheap, and you get price. It was a principle of economics I read. I remember with DSS 3, up to account IPAM, but not be taken important until when I read that Miles Marob book.
Okay.
And the reflection of what happened to me 2022, 2023, for this project, it's a big project as I talk to you. I see myself. For no good reason. Say, no, you cannot be. This. When I shut my mind, I see. When it comes to popular things, coordination, I don't bring. When it comes to leadership, they say, Nicholas, wait for us.
Okay.
I say, no, God, if not you send me, This is determination. So
All right.
2023, I got a mentor. You understand? I talked to my Pastor Karim. He gave me books, Creating a New Beginning. And this book don't be a big change in my life.
Okay.
So Creating a New Beginning give me principles where you can be popular, you can also be valuable.
All right, so 3 things. One, you talk about time management. Procrastination is another one. And also you talk about how too much of being popular will affect you.
Yes.
Ahmed, I mean, what are your...
Cheap products.
So what, in your part, I mean, witness of these things where you feel like personally you need for drop this year?
This year personally, results for say one of the things where I need for drop now, fear.
Yeah.
Fear now one invisible barrier with in a lot of people, a lot of dream, a lot of things that we want to do, a lot of talent has been doing just because we're afraid. We're afraid for take the step. We're afraid for take the next move.
Yeah.
I read about one animal way very powerful. Not only it challenge lion, it challenge elephant, it challenge the fiercest of animal. And this animal then call them honey badger. Now a very small animal will look like a dog, but what making unique now in fearlessness. Honey badger they go against a lion. They go against the deadliest of snake. Not because it get the strength for go against them, but because it's fearless. And one thing I don't see many of we as Sierra Leoneans, we get the big plans, we get the big talks, but we don't take the move. I am an author, and I author a book titled "I'll Fear No Evil: The Unshakable Courage," because I realize say we stay at the junction, but we are afraid. We like the convenience, but we cannot take the move go further. So I believe say fear now in the guns way me personally really experience, and today to the glory of God I'm able to overcome them. I can say it boldly because there are a lot of things we are able to achieve irrespective of fear.
Yeah.
And one other thing, as we talk about people them, one other thing we be done the end, I mean, the way people then they talk about you, the way people then go, waiting then go say, the we live in a community we are in. The peer pressure. I remember what I did John F. Kennedy primary school. We believe say peer pressure the whole picking them, but I believe say now peer pressure the whole adults more than children.
Yeah.
Because when you go on TikTok, everybody want to be like waiting and see. You go on Facebook, watch all the women they want for dance, they act like the picture when you see somebody how in post. So all of us want to be like somebody, and when you want for be somebody, you they lost your uniqueness. When you want for be somebody, you they lost your own creative mind, because every one of us is unique in our own ways. Every one of us has something different. So I begin thinking and say, no, there is something where I get where nobody not get. Now make me fingerprint, now me no more get her. We can be twin, but it not mean say we get the same destiny. So even though we need that community of people, we must identify the boundary. Say this is the boundary where friendship for tap and I need to go to the next, to the other side. Yeah. Because if you continue the this parable, you know, in Africa we get this crab mentality, wherein if you put fish them in a pond, you must cover it because the fish then go jump. Africa, if you put a crab in a barrel, you don't need to cover them, because no matter how you do the crab, none of the common do, because one will rise, the other crab they hold up, them can do. We live in a society we are in. As you want rise, criticism day. As you begin to do well now, so nothing they're going to say you play with powers.
You want to see that as major obstacle because people criticize you, or is something where you feel like you should accept?
Criticism, you get critique, you get criticism. Critique is positive. Wherein like a critic, you like a mentor to a mentee, say no, this is wrong, this is where you should correct. That's the positive view. When somebody criticizes you, it's where you don't even see anything good in you. All we think see is the bad. And I can't realize that most of the time people who criticize you, they cannot do what you do. People who criticize you, they admire you in another way, but the only way they can show them now for pull you down. So, and why make they criticize you? Because you are a star. Because if you are doing nothing, if you have become nothing, there is nothing to say about you. So one thing where they hinder we, one thing where be they hinder me personally now. What will people say if I take this step? What will people say? You know, that power of the we. If I break from this friendship, how would they go see me now? You know, so we don't use. But as you go to the other side, you get for realize say we rocket then shoot out. All the rocket they reach the space so. And they left in short to them as they go. So you get for the left certain community, certain friendship.
Yeah.
It go shock him for realize say if I dey APC now SAPP then a power, then call me for certain position. I can't do it. You know why? Because the one that waiting me clan go say. They go say this, it don't begin support the wire. So you dey rob your country of a talent where you for don't produce. You rob your country of an idea because you cannot give back, because not because you're not able, but because the what did they go say if I move?
Okay.
So that doesn't affect a lot of people.
All right,
And it
Nicholas,
was
so
affecting me.
let me go deep into the conversation now. One thing while we'll talk about how we go about as, a nation or individual, how we go about or identify those negative mindsets or thoughts who feel like we for drop, because this is so much important and people and they find them difficult. Like how go sit down for examining myself. How I forgot about this.
First, if I choose a mentor, 2, you have to identify a father, because without a father, you don't have a feather to fly. If you don't get a mentor, you cannot be mentioned. So 1, you choose a mentor. 2, you identify a father in a career or a field we want to pursue.
So everybody need to get a mentor.
Everybody. If you don't have a mentor, you cannot be mentioned.
Okay.
All successful people in the world tell me would that not get a mentor where you don't reach a height. Yeah, and if I choose a leader, we do follow. When an inspirator, because if you are not inspired, you cannot be what if you not get somebody to inspire you, you become what expired. So you have to identify somebody. The leader is for inspiration. That's why when young people tell me I didn't get to go get inspiration, I say, who is your inspirator? Because Bob Marley is already Falamakta. He wrote over 32 songs. He's dead now, going to 35 to 40 years. But he left a legacy in the world.
Yeah.
So if you sit in a long bench, you didn't get to, who that an inspirator? Yeah, we talk about Akon. Akon was a ghetto boy, but he looked at the opportunity, say, being the ghetto without taking action was just like a waste of time. So you go back, you take action. You write songs. We see how he transcends from Africa to become a global musician. Yeah, you look at Lucky Dube. These are deprived gentlemen where come from a poor home, Congo for spoon, or a spoon picking them. But then go into the ghetto, they do into the long bench, then look and get inspired. Because of that inspiration, they go join into music as a way of life. But yeah, now as a young people, we go into the ghetto just inheritance or community influence or peer group influence without getting anybody to inspire you. So you spend time, you waste time na ghetto or log bench or at base talking without taking action, discussing national issue without even getting the depth of it. You know, when for instance, when people are count the topics and they just say in the surface learning, that person is propagator, use grammar without knowing even the solution. So going forward as young people, you go with these 3 parameters. I call them, these are the 3 drives of moving forward from poverty to prosperity. 1, identify a mentor. 2, you go choose a father in the career or what industry you want to pursue. If you want to become a journalist, you go look at 30 years back, 25 years back, or 10 years back. How was this man? For instance, you look at BBC. If you want to go into journalism and media, BBC is an icon. So look at how does it go? Why BBC is over 30 to 40 years is still existing? Why CNN is existing? So when you get that penetrator, now like a light, where the guide you for see, if this person can do that within 5, 10 years, 15 years, he's still going. He doesn't die. Myself, I can do. So the leadership is about inspiration. Going forward again as a young person, if you become a reader, because if you are not a reader, you cannot become a leader. For instance, Richard Poddard, like I told you, in introduction, time management, procrastinations, cheap popularity, cheap products.
So initially, how we able to identify the bad habits, then we will feel like we need for drop down. How will we identify them?
Self-reflection, civic education. But that's the most difficult thing. Even me where they are. The only time they bless, now the church will go. Where you did me when I win a Chapel International. But that was a biggest trouble. the community and the society, the influence is so much that like right now, everybody's dancing towards New Year. But nobody in this room, he asks, what I achieved 2025, what I achieved in 2024, whose action I don't take. And couldn't permit me for go to in America for the past 5 years. Every year, where you can give me one prayer crap, you count for me box or cartoon. I work after all December, where you forgot give me $200. He said I did 5 for you. That has been 5 years. No young person get something for triggers, so change. So that's why I'm going to give the triggers. This book, Creating the New Beginning, I teach me this. That if you forget 3 people the way they influence in their life, the mentor, your leader, and your inspirator.
So we never talk about that.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yes,
How do you affect yourself?
Yes.
Identifying yourself is like getting self-reflection, scanning, individual scanning, which is the biggest exams. But you cannot scan yourself if you don't get inspirator. You cannot able to scan yourself for new weakness if you don't get what a mentor. You cannot able to scan yourself for see whether you grow or not if you don't get written somebody will they guide you. For instance, for my student, I tell you, say 2025 was a year of stable growth. And because I write a vision.
Yeah.
You forget a vision. That vision is what they tell you say you want for go. From that vision, you get written your mission. So from the vision and mission, the objective I put say in a prayer point. December 24, 31st, we cross over night. Papa go do for me this. Papa go do for me this. There were those benchmarks. So those benchmarks now 3 more days to go to the end of the year. From the beginning of this December, the check this Papa go to give me a no get what's up, what is this? So that reflection is because of that there is a written vision, there is a mission, there is a template. That's why there is a philosopher always say if you don't have a picture, you cannot have a feature. So reflection gains about what? Inspiration. You forget a picture where you look from 2025. What picture are you looking at? Is it just talking? Is it just blaming? Is it about what? Ghettoism or Cushism? The picture determines what's your future. So the reflection is about setting your goal. Nobody will do it for you. That's why I say the biggest enemy of really generation is what is inheritance. Religious what? Inheritance. Property inheritance. Family what? Inheritance. These are the old and back that young people able to do for reflect themselves because now when the only way born with silver spoon they get a story building. December 9 they can collect free for rent. When they pay the whole of December and it's pass free, then the rest pass free because he inherited a building. But after December, January, that rent's done. February, that rent's done. All mama eat them. So that's holding back. It has been a culture 5 years, 6 years from when you're born at the pattern and so that person will reflect for say, can I shift? Next again, now do you examine yourself? We got to call mind mapping before, but now we get to call mind shifting. The mind mapping is like guiding you for look at who am I? The 5W minds my hopes. What have I solved? What is the position of my living? Where do I want to be in 2026? How will I go there? Who are my partners? Whom do I align with? So the 5Ws by Miles Hope is a book which changed me. So the reflection can only be done until you get what a benchmark, a picture that you are looking at, Miles Hope.
Okay.
So reflection cannot enable to take part without having a picture.
Okay.
If you not get a vision and a mission, it's not possible.
All right.
That's why I see every year now from the 31st we'll begin coming at church with the dance take kind of wheels. We'll go back, we'll go begin do all it is a negative we don't do 2024, 2023, reflecting the same way without get what a picture.
All right, Chris, back over to you. I mean, waiting, you are young people. I mean, waiting are some of the things the way young people don't they engage in, where you personally you feel like let have a change. Young people need for change from then kind mindsets there.
I'm glad we talk about mindset because I see young people in today. The greatest problem is mindset.
Yeah, I can say that the greatest battle, Landy. What do
Yeah.
you think?
I would think. I can coil this saying what I can say to youth anytime I get opportunity for speak to young people, then say we don't lack opportunities. Even in Sierra Leone, we don't lack opportunities. We lack the mindset. We lack the mindset to think. Because even if one person said to me, he said, God need lock the mouth and lock window. Meaning there is always a way if you think a way out. Impossibility just means impossible. One mindset where young people then get, now this is don't look mentality. She don't look say government go come and work for me. She don't look say government go come fix her for me. She don't look say me uncle go send for me.
They go on putting a government's responsibility for provide jobs.
Well, the mindset of Sierra Leonean, for instance, let's talk about myself as a young person. I don't graduate for 7 years and not get a job. But today I'm an entrepreneur. You wonder how it happened. Because I didn't just sit down, be waiting for government to do it. Apply over and again. Lucky for get contract job with statistics and Ministry of Education, but then they will not change the story because after 2-3 months, they go for let you go sit down for us for 3-4 months back. They expect for another contract. I say, damn it, this cannot change. I'm not meaning for change, so I look elsewhere. Therefore, see how I can become more productive. When you change your mindset, it means a lot because I see young people that they leak from within. Meaning, what will they get? Where they leak from within, no matter what somebody pour into you, you're not able to receive them. Are you able to get your mind intact? One, what you they listening to? We live in a world where in social media become like the only truth where people they listening to. For instance, somebody go there on Facebook for the rest of the day. A young lady go there on TikTok for the rest of the day. It will shock you for no say he or she is not learning anything. All what thing they do on TikTok now for watch dance, now for watch funny things, watch fun. I they use TikTok for promote my business. I they use TikTok for sell out knowledge.
That's how useful those media platforms
Well, they can be.
No, that's how they try for saying. I say how useful it can be for people then.
Learning purpose. For instance, I go take an IELTS exam. We now under British Council, and only 2 weeks. Now TikTok now I go chat for IELTS exam, begin study how the format of this exam be because we now what we used to. So see where they pay for go learn Lebanese school 10,000 new leons just for go take the class and can't afford that. So I go on me TikTok. So to me TikTok beneficial because I'm able to learn short lessons. But if I go the number for dance for post video, if you look, I go a wedding on Saturday. All the ladies around, I did look at them. All now just for showcase the curves, showcase what they wear. You realize that this mindset has to change because that is not productivity. Business doesn't mean you are productive. We get a lot of young people that will think, say, I go work in the morning, I come na net. Not me say you're productive. The peace of mind. How calm your mind be? Like my brother, Papa Nicholas, they talk about reflection. You need a mentor. If you cannot reflect, there is no way you can be able to project yourself. We cannot reflect as young people. All what they talk about now is next year. Happy New Year, we not die, yo. Tell God thank you for your life. What have you done this year? Can you reflect? Like I tell you, as I start earlier, I say, I spent my holiday, both Christmas and Boxing Day, inside. If you see the kind of amount of things I would, because I have to check my life. What's profitable this year?
Is it you able to do alone than in a situation where you need to listen to other people waiting and not talk about Hamed? I mean, like for me, I would say some people will say this about me, but another concerning the way some people will raise about other people, well, not me specifically, I will say something. I believe plenty of people self-pity is another concern. It's a major concern, how you feel sorry for yourself. I mean, but you look at self-reflection. Is it you do them alone or probably gather all waiting people don't say about Hamed, you put them together and let me have a decision now. This is me talking to myself.
Nelson Mandela once said, every man is a captain of his own destiny. So, I'm a pilot.
So you don't listen to what other people say about you?
Both are very unique. Jesus said the other day, this is not a Bible class, but I just bring this. Who do men say I am? And some say you are Elisha, some say you are this, some say and say, who do you say I am? There are some times when you have to listen.
It is important, like what people say about you.
What people say matters.
Very.
But what you say matters most.
How do you juxtapose them together?
How do you juxtapose them? Number one, if people are saying Christopher get anger issue, not to one person, not to two person. Like my brother talk about mentor, you mentor say it. Those around you say it. In management, we have what we want for appraise anybody. We get the 360 appraiser. We are in colleagues and customer. Then from the superior, Now, your colleagues that they tell you this, you know, so no, this is an issue. I need to work on it. That is a reflection of yourself, because not to you just they say people you they work with people and they can tell you say this nothing I not like about you. You take it into consideration. But most of the time, you look into yourself. You know exactly what you need to do right. You know exactly say this not me issue. Cause you someone where and get it from people about say me na this so in fact the person self because you know exactly who that you be. But you're not willing for change. Because no matter how much they tell you, if you are not willing to change, there will be no change. Because even if they don't tell you, you need to come back to the drawing board. Look at your life. That can only happen when somebody is productive and want to see in life better. Look at your life. Do all the things. Say how 2025 look like. We are going to the other year. Not to just for art. Many people they think now for add new skill, add new. But is there anything I can minus?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can reduce this year? What you not work right? What you not work well? Because the only way you do a retrospect of your own self. Yeah. Now you do for project well.
Okay, Nicholas. I mean, is it okay for make you ask somebody like randomly like what do you think about me? Within your assessment so far, is it okay?
Very, very good. You know, they say the companionship will determine your future. The people you sit by or you sit within for the next 3 months, 90 days, yeah, go incubate you and influence your behavior. That's why if you want to become a billionaire, you choose friends, you sit by about billionaires. So that if there are 4 billionaires, you become the 5th billionaire. Because all the point of discussion talk about is about idea generation, money making, investment. But if you choose to become a kush guy, you have to go to the ghetto. You understand? So asking, discussing, now we call environmental scanning. You understand, which is very important. Because the talk about, then they shape you out. The good and the bad. For every human being gets right the good and the bad. That's why we have 3 characteristics of behavior where somebody they inherit. 7 from the environment, 7 as an individual where they nurture on your own, 7 from what? From your namesake. So it's good for me, it's 21 habits. Every human being have 21 habits. So those 21 habits, sometimes you can't reflect on your own, even though you want to forget a self-scanning about yourself. How do I do? Epic here. If everybody can, but sister, if you look proud, not every day, you know, people in the comments, they greet them, or you look conserved, you look this. It's been 3 months, 6 months.
People don't say the same thing.
They say the same thing, and somebody when you rely on the boast, when you feel like a concubine, when a crush, they keep like, sister, I may be careful with yourself in a close-up discussion. They say they work good, but you're proud, you this. So when the thing is constantly coming from not only one person, people who you trust the most must not say that's become an habit. How do you change from that? Yeah. You get to read books. You get to look at solutions towards those issues. Because, you know, like I said, attitude like a flat tire, it's difficult for change. You can't just delete yourself. You get to go through scrutiny, diagnostic test, for see how you will change that kind of behavior and attitude. Secondly, why you good again forget people around you when they tell you the truth. That's why I always tell me Sam. I say Kobe Brown once said, nobody loves you, they only loves your food. I say so I hate stuff when they gossip, what they talk about. But I want stuff when they criticize me, say Papa Nico, this actually take today is not good. This the way you do today is not good. I say those are the people I want. I say because sometimes we visionaries have that kind of hyper, sometimes pressure from the environment or invisible enemies in doing business can just make you get some shock and stress that you become anger, even though on something that I'm not supposed to be angry with. Okay. So the question of getting feedback is a key to your success.
Very important.
These are the drivers. Because if you're not scanned, nobody will get a result.
Okay.
That's why anything we get a diagnosis, you see most of the chronic sickness until they scan you. You understand? So pure generous diseases, you need to get them as a surface, then they within the system. So when they scan you, that result when they get that interpretation of word of mouth will shape you out.
Okay. All right. So get the opinion of of other people, waiting other people they see from Nicholas and Ahmed. They talk about so you don't get all the information and they lock in your room. think about visiting people and they say, I mean,
Open space.
open space.
Like my own inspiration is the beach.
Okay.
Open air. Now that is
You don't get distracted at some point.
It's the mind.
It's the mind,
That's why I
okay.
believe in mind shifting. At the day that I focus on something, music they play. Me best time for studying outside music day. I don't know. That's from my day school up to now. When I want to do great things, I'll get for days when I get some distraction. That's it, because that will distract me from sleeping while I do what I want to do.
All right. So let's listen to it in Salone people then talk about waiting the one for change, waiting the one for drop down in 2025, and what are their plans? Waiting they look forward to 2026. Stay tuned.
Good morning, viewers and listeners. My name is Santos James Conte, a lecturer and a seasoned debater and public speaking coach, and a young, vibrant, upcoming Pan-Africanist. For the year 2026, every leader and citizen of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the primary thing we feel say we for do now for change we wisdom, and go be the underlining topic: change your ways. If you are minister of government, if you are commissioner of government, if you do serve in any agency or department in government, all we need for do now for change we ways. If you're a private worker, you're a teacher in a secondary school or a primary school, a lecturer at the university, police officer, or whatsoever profession where you find yourself, that we change we ways, particularly the things that we bad. We not for carry them on to 2026. And if we change we ways them, we correct the many mistakes them where we do. In my views, Salone go move to a completely different orbit. If you be the joiner for thief money in your office, change your way. If you be the joiner for ask students them for pay money so that they will get better grade or successful grade, or you give picking them free marks in secondary school, or you collect money as a police officer, or you collect bribe wherever you work, change your ways. And if we change our ways altogether, we will see a better Sierra Leone come 2026.
Yes, so me Natama Matia, and I believe some of the habits that we will know for crossover through the new year. One of them are the habit of I cannot. Whenever we face challenges, whether in our workplaces, them on our different field, whether it's big college or whatsoever, we just get our habit and mentality say, well, I cannot do this, or I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to down it. I think this is one of the habits that we will know for crossover with to the new year. Another habit is now procrastination. Thing we for do now is say I do one later. Later come you do a later. Later come you do one later. So now an habit way it can actually affect many of young people and many Sierra Leoneans. The thing we for do now is see the wait later come you need for do one. And then of course another habit again for wait for the approval of people and before you do something. You know, all the time you want for let people accept, you want for let people approve. Anything so far way they do, if people are not approve, you dress. If people are not approve, you want for both society. People are not approve, you want for do something we get for do to your benefits. You the people are not approve. Time for study, you want for sit down for study. People are not approve. Time for go for work. You know, one for go if people are not approve. You need to able for go to, you know, that kind of person there. So now habit way they can hold people and many a time backward. And of course the last one are the habit of blaming people for everything really happen in your life, blaming people for every goal we set, you know, meet up. Blaming people for everything where they think, blaming people for every circumstances where they happen around you. Blaming people can come in different angles. Some people can blame people directly, others can blame Satan for some of the things that they happen in their life, them forgetting that indirectly or directly some of them are then self-responsible. So now some of the habits and that we actually need for walk away from in the new year. We ensure say we look into the goals them, because if you determine for become who that you want for become and you set goals, you dedicate your time, you dedicate your efforts to those goals, at the end of the day, you actually will become what you want for big.
Well, first of all, as you know, say the year they come to an end, and of course, this is a very salient time of the year where you prepare your mind which part of you the enter the new year when 2026 as the mindset way to me what I think say I left the mindset way they put me behind, like that negative mentality mindset where you get any positive thinking about yourself, always you get that depressed thinking, you always wait for approval from people where you take the step for yourself. So the mindset where you go come with inside the new year, me on person, one for bring and the new year. It's very clear. One for always to get positive mindset, positive mentality about myself in the first place. And of course, as you know, we pursue the new year the year of 2026 with the hope to see good thing, with the hope to see success all the way. And of course, as for me, what I go left this year, that energy of indecision making. There's a lot of harm where they fall on you always procrastinate in decision makings than possibly do wrong decisions. Because when you do wrong decisions, you will learn from them and of course transform the negative into positive. Always procrastination, delayances, these are things that we for left this year. The energy needs something strong, something good, something positive. So if we enter the new year, then pulling down syndromes and they happen inside yourself as human being. So the reality they tell on what's in the inside you, how you perceive and what you show to the world. So it's really simple. For always try for bring the negative energy out of your life. This year will be the last year. Next year we hope say all energy will be positive. We hope for success, development, growth, one way or the other.
So like one of the things we I go left this 2025 or meet up 2026. One are hardworking. So laggardness and the way I've been do inside this 2025. I pray that God will make this 2026 another. Because age and a number, according to how you sleep, that's what time they go. And mortal man, you get forget targets where you the young one. So like this 2026 we will can developmental at the targets. And like for say way somebody do something you take and you put under your mind. This 2026 like me I ready for take everything simple, common. Because I know say life if you want for make up, you get for take things common. So like now one of the things in this way I hope for change in my own life this 2026 coming.
At first, I want to give God the ultimate glory and appreciation for keeping me alive and being this healthy throughout 2025. This is a great blessing because as humans, we can get to individual ambitions and goals, but if the health and life not there for achieve them, then definitely we're not able to achieve them goals and day. So being alive, I will say Alhamdulillah. Going to my 2026 resolution, I just want to continue for being that type of resilient individual, involve more in capacity development by enhancing my skills them, and also contribute to work, contribute to society, influence my peers them as always, and also try to see how I will enhance more of my circle, create more meaningful connections them. Happy New Year to everybody. I wish you all a successful 2026.
Well, what I want for let's go in 2025. Now, like my business, I just want. Is it 2025? Okay, yes. Before the year runs out, like I just want to stay out of my business, like just disassociate myself with anything we get for do with relationship and just focus on my goals and my ambition because I don't know. So in 2026, I look forward for achieving a long, ambitious dream, and I just pray say it becomes a reality this year because I look forward to achieving it. This is something I've always wanted, and I don't know. I just look forward to the best year of my life. Get my own car, get a house, get a good job, be successful in my cause. Like just break barriers, be known for positive things. Like connect to people that really change my life for the better. Just big things, big deals, big endorsements. Like break barriers, make a positive mark. Let the world know me. Sierra Leone know me. Like that's just it.
Welcome back, and that's not the voice of Salon people and waiting the one for drop down. But the last one is interesting, but this is so much very important. Cut across young people. Generally, yes. Man, Lolo puts center around young people. Relationship issue. Some people think when they're in a relationship, this is the responsibility of certain individual for push them. Some woman go into a relationship, we need to keep you where you not get impact for the night. It's compulsory if you take care of them. In plenty relationship, young guys when they get money, now woman business. Spend per woman. Do the things where you're not supposed to do. These are very important, and this is killing us as a nation. I'll start with you, Nicholas.
Very interesting. That lady speak the minds of the Gen Z.
Yeah.
95% of female then they go through trauma. Right? Like you already said. Few of us we God not bless, they take advantage of what we get for misuse them. No free gifts, no free lunch. And them themselves, this is a wish. But I want to tell her, they say, God don't bless wishes, but God bless within the hands. You will work out of your hands. So you don't project that they go through pain. Maybe the time of the interview, they doesn't snub them, they don't go through frustration. So now that's our own focus. But now with the left guy legacy, they change from just depending on men as a woman, from become a valuable as a woman. That boy, if he's in golden king or in prince, they will get him success secret. We will make by 2026 if she can apply or everybody will apply. You go shift from depending from that boyfriend or that old power pass every weekend they meet and connect before ever you get him in lunch before you go college. Going forward, another person talk about what you don't tire for dinner. Oh, she wants shift from this. The blame game is a whole syndrome. That's why I want left some two people for research on emotional disease. Dr. Paul Chen talk about emotional disease, feeling low esteem. That's one of the things that affects Leoneans. Somebody can get a BSc in a faculty in peace and conflict or BSc in social works. Ask that person what he really learned from that BSc and how that BSc they make them valuable and how they use that 4 years spent at the university for transforming himself as an individual without the help of government. So feeling low esteem is a big disaster in this country. People have certificates, they don't even know the value of the certificate until they push them. So feeling low esteem is a big disaster when they pull down the young people. That's why this book has success button and they share the 5 C's. So how do I go about that? Eliminating yourself from the feeling low esteem, from poverty to prosperity. 1, you forget what clarity of purpose. Number 2, you become what? Consistent. Number 3, you go become what? You go forget written compassionate in everything they do. The 4 C, you go for be written creative with innovation. The 5 C, you go for connect with the right people.
Okay.
My brother, your connection determines what your collection. Collaboration will determine what your next level. The person whom you sit by, for instance, we get the apple theory, the 2 apple theory. When you get a fresh apple now, they count at a rotten apple. Scientific, they say within 9 to 10 hours, that rotten apple, they affect the fresh one. So that connection will determine what your collection. So the collaboration of whom you believe in. That person is saying, don't have for now. So you get to move from the ghetto to the workshop, from the long bench to the training ground. Now, government comes to automobile. Go and check there. Only the Kushu boy rehabilitate. You get graduates, 6 years, 7 years. Then at our base, then a long bench. Then community center. They talk about government problems and solutions. Then they don't go register for this automobile. Now we talk about AI and e-learning. These are new ventures that none of us learn at university, but we are just folding hands, talking about government, talking about society, talking about everything without taking action. And God don't bless wishes until you take action.
Quick one, we'll try for round up now and open the phone line. One thing I notice, for me, I must confess, it shows how salon people don't mature. I mean, if you listen to all them people that are waiting and say, it shows that they want for their change. Now, the general question is, government waiting one for look at how waiting government for drop this 2025 make them go 2026. I'll start off with you.
If we look at the energy of those people, they want to see real change. All of them, even to what the woman we talk, we make her smile, we say a one boyfriend business. And if government for drop anything, I think one of the things we very key for make them drop. Now, make them drop the issue of promising the people and not fulfilling it. Because we look at Sierra Leone, before the kind of power, the kind of promises they will get, everybody, we mindset to think, say this as income, change don't happen. Say the time they don't, you go wonder, say, we not see the tangibles. They need for drop these abstract promises and let them give you real tangibles. You go see them say 10,000 jobs has been created. This year, University of Salone produced 5,301 and graduates. How many of them don't get job? How many of them will not see being officially as they graduate? They know say they are expectant say they get a job. These are real issues. We need to move from the abstract and get tangibles. If this is what they can do, make them know say yes. Now this we can afford and now this we can able for do. Let them be plain to us as Sierra Leoneans. So I really wish the government for be tangible with them plans.
Thank you very much. Nicholas, waiting government for drop.
Big ambitions, withdraw from spending without investing. And I can always say, come up beyond government. Me na main philosophy, there is a song when I was young, come up beyond government, left them Padaranka. That song was my inspiration. It's not a right time. It's a long song, come up beyond government. You know the guy doing Pakaba in time, I was a young person, but that music I like and today. Because when I listen from 1961 to date, nobody know the guy can change that quick. Obama had visited Kenya, he said it. He said Africa, we don't need leaders, we need what? Institutions. Jack Ma came with, he can't take Kenya back, he can't take Nigeria. He said we don't need what? We don't need what leaders, we need what? Institutions. So what the government first drop? For instance, free quality education. There's a mismatch in who will do quality management. There's nothing that is quality of free. Anything this water, what is the differential of the plastic water? With regard to cheap popularity, any product which too popular is cheap. Any product which too available is cheap. So when you say free quality education, from that day I became confused. Because all the power that I don't do over many journals, I've never seen free quality and cheap. No, you know the work. These are three different dimensions. Okay. So the government, not only this, politicians, let me generalize, this is about not SLPP. This is about Sierra Leonean politicians. Now, very soon we are going to add census. Very soon we are going to add to campaigning. Make government, successive government, stop for Carib, Lodo and Oibu. For instance, for not peg in national budget 75% of our income to do no from 1961. Why we go fetch far? So let them do. If I can't say they will do. For me, there are three ministries that people are left for take responsibility. Health should not be free. Education should not be free. You understand? And power and electricity.
Minister of Energy.
Minister of Energy should not be free. But that is why government take responsibility too much.
Yeah, you want to say something quickly?
It's a private entity. Just like Orange and Africell. Yet.
That will talk about EDSA.
Yet.
Now they tell you so. If somebody.
No change.
If you see the person with the crisis and not get job, you all for what 2.5. You understand? So that don't tell you, so when you just provide the service. That's why I call on government. I don't say this is my opinion. You don't say what they talk about from the past 7-8 years when they kind of media. Government for stop for take responsibility from the parent and the private sector and allow the private sector to flourish and allow BOT, build, operate and transfer. Look what you enjoy this Wellington Mashaka highway. Less accidents now. So if we have problem with electricity, men can charge this money and get money. Then do BOT. We have seen the mobile telecom when they left into the private sector. Now government going to stress. They say they strike this now. They're not get hands. So government will move away from this permission.
Thank you so very much. Yes. You open the phone. First caller online already. Logo online. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and also you call from, please.
This is Bakar from Fomex.
Bakar from Fomex. Right. We know the two things you want to go up in 2025.
God bless we brothers them. We take the time holding at the studio this morning.
Okay.
Let God continue for guide and protect him.
Amen.
2026. I go wish for the because me as somebody we get a large family and they spend money at the end of the day and they become stressed. So I believe say this 2023 I want to make a difference. And this 2026 I go want for the focus on improvement, how to improve my life. Come to the government. Let them beg the government. Let them check the system where we get to Nasalon. Really, government in, government out. They don't try. And the system will go take we na the 6 system. We really accept the system, but not take the material. It's like this system now puts me to idle, it puts me to all the kind of level there would we students and the graduates, waiting and go suffer for how many years in this year. We want to see government focus on that. Let them send the brothers them, then give them scholarship, viral like the whole world.
Thank you.
Let them go study, but we need else the way we get. The things the way we get at the country.
Thank you so
much.
This
country is the richest country in the whole world.
Thank you so much. Thank you. 079-994-993. Which you want for drop 2025, not which you want for which you want to happen to you 2026. But let's look at which you want for minus in your life, yeah, and which you want make government self-subtract from what government they do. So that's what we talk about this morning. So logo online again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Commander Jibo, good morning.
Ivan, happy holiday, happy 2026. God bless Ethics Radio, God bless the brother waiting at the building.
Okay.
To me, I need to give glory to God, and I wish happy, peace and unity for this country. For me, I believe in the country, it can number one.
Okay.
My brother, I'm a Muslim. For the holiday, we thank God.
So, what you want for change 2025? Which you want drop 2025, Commander Jibo?
Very good. Me, I drop the badat and hatredness. I put aside. Let the one come up from between this nation. In 2026, me what I want, now me life and then God do it for me. God already do it for me. Because a young man na ide with na the building so. Even you when they moderate this program, when the one whole world they listen, you are a very young man. But why today the whole world they listen you? Because you focus and vision. My brother, the Kaku lie, not put aside. Most of young people that today, then they waste them time for listening, politicians, for going to run a party office. Me, I call Sierra Leone. Let all my sushi they make it in a comfort they make. Pay attention.
Thank you very much.
If you focus on the 2026, you go make a ma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Commander Jibo.
Thank you so very much, Commander Jibo. 079-994-993. Which you want for go 2026? Which you want for drop some of the things so you feel like too much for you. Log online again. Which you want for drop and which you suggest government have drop in 2025.
Good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Paconte.
Happy New Year in advance. Now, Paconte, the call from Ogon.
All right, Paconte.
I tell the caller then, thank you. Watching and the correct thing and they talk to. Saloma, we for change with attitude.
So, Paconte, which all you do for Paconte? Hold on, which all you do for me? Personally, which you want for drop 2025 and which you want the government drop in 2025?
2025, I want let God give me well body and
which you want change from 2025? Which you want change? Which you want left in 2025?
2025, I want let God give me well body because me body not well. I dey sick fast.
Okay.
I want let God change them for me.
Okay.
I want let the government let we change with attitude. Let put salon number one. Let forget about party. Let forget about this. What the picking and common college let they able get job. 30 days wo picking and common college. 30 days they not get job.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, with the big.
Thank you.
I tell you now, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Paconte. 079-994-993. Which you want for left 2025? Whose habit you want for left? And with that negative mindset where you get, where you feel like you need for change. So make we know, and also waiting. You feel like government for work on, waiting governments for change, waiting governments for left in 2025. Listen to waiting plenty people and don't they say it means that we get that kind of population where people want for change, people determined for change. So generally 079-994-993, not the number for be part of the show. Log online again and pick another caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Answer.
Thank you very much for this wonderful program. Thank you to the guests
at
the studio. Anything better from Saloon. 2025, Ivan. I want drop the adult and suffering for we all.
So is it that you want to be able to do for drop the adult and suffering?
By the help of God.
Okay.
For me, I'm married. I need to not be. I don't put Allah before.
All right, continue.
The sufferings for the people, the sufferings and the hardship and the corruption and the harassment of police, people and drivers, riders. I want let it drop 2025.
So individually, which you want for drop 2025? You as pastor.
Now all I want there is issue.
Then for you safe.
The sufferings.
Okay.
The suffering. The adopt. You don't understand?
So which you want the government to drop now in 2025?
Well done. Government, let's just 2025. Let them drop some suffering where they per people. Let them consider. Say 2026 people benefit.
Okay.
Like you asked to I go Kono. Yesterday nature come. I go Pamela in Sana Litwef and in people in Bain.
Okay.
The government hospital. Now one ambulance bra. Who they wait for me bralo in body for going to village go bay. The ambulance go left for body for government hospital at Kono. So government 2026, let them get more ambulance.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
2026 I open pray say God go make saloon go the people the status go elevate.
Thank you so much.
Go drop.
Thank you so very much.
Radio we the call and now the staff and management to God go make CV2 2026 to go succeed.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, 079-994-993, which you want for left 2025. I mean, we never talk about waiting that you wish for Salon 2026, but we subtract some of the heavy load they will get as per now, then we'll get the wish now for make 2026. So let me stay within that conversation there. Yeah, 07 logo online again and pick another caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Pamusa de Attack. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Pamusa.
Allah help all the one they wouldn't not call. It's like say we voice with the speak with one voice this morning. And I'm thank you. Commander Jiwo, what you want to talk now? So let God help you. And the first way to me want to talk now, and it's bad that with bad habit. But you see bad habit in the dump and possible, but that's not the done. So if we all left bad that, na Sierra Leone, billahi, we say we house and they move and the bad habits in the done. At times, if you want to go do some job, sometimes if you get dread in your head, then tell us, okay, go creep it, or go creep. You can go creep out. That's a habit. Yes. So for this law left for that. And the number one, what I want to let government drop, believe me, drugs. Law come out of drugs in this country. We they get bad name inside the country, then we get bad name outside the country.
Thank you.
So we name all dump when the whole world today say, Sierra Leone, for let somebody sell drugs now, it's very simple and it's common.
Thank you.
So at the big government, drugs, government for 2025, let that be the first priority. When they felt it done and boom, so now that I get this money.
Thank you so very much, Pamusa. Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. We'll take 3 more calls and try to have the first segment of the Epic Money Show. Logo online, which you want for drop in 2025, and government are celebrating government for drop. Logo online. Hello, good morning.
Abdullah from Fobe.
All right, Abdullah from Fobe. Go ahead.
So I just want to level that.
I don't get you.
The bad.
Okay.
It's 2026. You know, the politician, they don't like this day night. That's carry the kind of. And the same as people. Be honest, that's happened. I tell you, people
we get problem with this. Caller need to sound clear, so we need to get with you. They say 079-994-993. Not the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. We'll squeeze in 2 more calls and try for up the first segment. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Come on, you radio set here.
Yes, I don't come on this.
All right, who do you talk to?
Yeah, Emmanuel Akisi Brook.
All right, Emmanuel. So which you want for drop 2025? Which you want for
okay,
left?
one for you panelists, that music which was come up in government. Oh my God. I like that music is bad way talk. Number 2, yeah, I want to see Sierra Leone become a religious tolerant country. Me a Christian, we a Muslim. Any way Muslim in the fast and pray and me walk. I mean do all things for them. And I support 100% by religious belief. So they will family and not bring them.
Alright, so let's shift away from that conversation there. But let's talk about personally, waiting you want for drop in 2025 as a person, and waiting you want a government drop 2025 as a government.
2025, I want the government unify this country.
Okay.
Devoid of politics. That's me once.
Okay.
Like when the president they try so, let God continue for bless them. Let God guide them, guide his family.
Thank you.
So now just me once.
Thank you so
We
very
bring
much.
all together as one. We Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take 2 more calls. 079-994-993 and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So we'll take 1 more call, although actually run out of time. Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Hello, good morning. Noah, go ahead.
Yes, good morning.
Fine, boss.
The first thing we know for drop, more of outdoor activities.
Okay.
The economy, there is sharp crisis, so I would prefer for stay more of indoors.
All right.
And the issue we want the government address very smartly and quickly. If President Bioli listen, if you listen, you will find. Let it change the constitution as soon as possible, and it will be in greatest legacy we will left with this country. Thank you very much.
Delaying the constitutional review. Thank you so much. We'll not take any more calls. Again, there's so much important. I mean, people don't talk about waiting they want for drop in 2025, waiting expect governments for drop. I mean, this constitutional review may not be long overdue. But anyways, Nicholas, look, you 1 minute each and try for we'll not get better time. Start with Nicholas quickly.
So since we don't show what the people for drop, for me I take about time management, procrastination, you know, and cheap popularity, too much accessibility without value or worthy, and stop wishing and take action. Now I want to give the success pulling down, you know, for 2026. One, people for stop bitterness and anger, because when you are bitter, you cannot be better. Now I mean, they say poor man, you find it very difficult for go heaven because you're always bitter and anger. You know, get away for think, you know, become innovative. Number 2, you go for stop the inheritance, religious inheritance. Somebody can tell you saying a Muslim, but you don't know a iota of part of the Quran. And God said, know me first before ever it is. So we get to love people who are stuck in the religious inheritance where they grow. And you can able to identify his strength because he's stuck in a religion where you know God. And when you don't know God, you're able to prosper. Okay. You understand? Number 3, talk about what community influence. People for shift from community bargaining and community behavior. For instance, you meet Papa and Papa, Mama, they play draft. Or you meet uncle, they play constant loading and money like this. You see, they go to a certain community and they pan course. Move away from that, walk away from that, even if you don't born meet them. Move away, go find side for find a skill job or something with the land. So now we call environmental shifting. Number 4, a whole research we don't do, you work on what emotional disease, integrity, honesty. My brother, like my brother is saying that none of you know lost opportunity, and there are jobs within we even know that government create jobs because I know the orthodox, but at the time say there are jobs, there are SMEs. We have over 5,000 SMEs in this country. We look for graduates and for go work for them. But the mindset, so go for do what you call emotional shifting from mindset. I mean, from mind set to mind shifting. Okay. Lastly, when I do a research, people I'm talking to the young people. You already don't pass 25 years. Move away from your family home. It happens to Abraham. It happens to Moses. It happens to all the prophets, even Prophet Muhammad, for the Muslim side. Even Jesus have to move from a comfort zone. Because in the comfort zone, nothing grows there. So I'm talking to young people, when you are above 25, America is say 18, no man do your own. But we now, because we are Congo 4 family, they will come out. 25 years, they beg everybody. We have been in this for 7 good years. You don't show me say anybody because and mama and papa owes. After 25 years, you know they prosper.
Thank you.
Because it's still they carry the family inheritance, attitude, behavior. You don't get nothing for influence you. So move and go.
Thank you so very much. If you turn 25 next year, an advice, begin left one time. I mean, Hamid, quick one.
One thing where we for drop 2025 now this habit of celebrating chaos. We often don't honor ourselves with stress as a badge. The more busy I be and you think in a productivity, a calm mind they build empire, but a chaotic mind they build mistakes. So I pray we all go drop that one day. And another thing, we must drop the prison of others people's opinion, because many a times the fear don't always for me could not take the next step. Because what did them go say? Now this family I come up because of my background. Somebody said this. He said just because of my background, not me say my back must be on the ground. So as I conclude, I want to conclude with this. Say as we stand at this crossroad between 2025 and 2026, make we drop the weight of division. Make we drop the weight of envy. This blame game, make we drop them. And above all, let we drop the weight of fear. And together, let we pick the tool where I call unity, initiative, support, accountability, and fearless faith.
Thank you.
And with this, we go make up.
Thank you so very much, gentlemen, for that time for you part of the Epic Morning Show. For me, I think 24 hours never waits for nobody. So make use of the 24 hours where you get. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Choose to be a leader so that you can become a leader.
Thank you.